Okay, welcome to the Community Outcomes meeting. I'm Mark Burns-Williamson, Police and Crime Commissioner for West Yorkshire, and I'd just like to ask for you to introduce yourselves. Thanks.
Yeah, John Robbins, Chief Constable of West Yorkshire, and I've brought some colleagues with me.
Yeah, Richard Close, Superintendent from Corporate Services.
Chris Gibson, Detective Superintendent from the Violence Reduction Unit.
And Matt Davison, Superintendent from the Counter-Terrorism Policing.
Thank you.
And Jane Sykes, Interim Chief Exec here at the Office of the Police and Crime Commissioner.
Thank you. We've got quite a busy agenda, so we will try and get through the items as quickly as we can. So firstly, on item 1, we have the notes of the last Community Outcomes meeting on the 3rd of December. I don't have any matters arising from those. I think with regards to the actions, they're all being addressed and ongoing, so that's fine, thank you. In terms of item 2 then, urgent items, I think, John, perhaps just a quick comment around the implications of the coronavirus situation would be welcome.
Thank you, Commissioner. So, 10th of March 2020, and we're in the planning stage and the response stage now. So in terms of COVID-19, we're obviously working with central government and the National Police Chiefs Council in relation to the national structures. Locally, I can report that we've got set up the Local Resilience Forum, which consists of a strategic coordination group with all the relevant agencies, with the NHS leading on it. With the West Yorkshire Police, we've got Gold Commander, ACC, Tim Kingsman, who gives his apologies for today, because in fact he's dealing with those very issues. And beneath that we have the standard silver structures in each district and department. So we've got 3 main issues to address for us in policing. One's our organisational issues as an employer and as a public service, and how we deal with internally the organisation. Secondly is our policing response and maintaining an efficient and effective policing response of what we've come ahead. And third is our responsibility under civil contingencies, really, to support all other agencies, local authorities, Public Health England in our response. So we're still in a phase really of planning, preparations, preparedness, and it's now starting to move, as you've seen in the news, into response as cases come through. So we're day by day now, and almost hour by hour, updates from central government, National Police Chiefs Council, the 5 local authorities, Public Health England, and the local trusts, and we're working with all of those. So we're as prepared as we can be, Commissioner, with our contingency plans, and then current plans being changed.
Yeah, no, thanks for that update. And just to let you know, I've similarly been in touch with the Association of Police and Crime Commissioners, and of course we spoke a little bit earlier, so we will absolutely work together to put in place what needs to be put in place, and as you say, it's a very fluid situation with government announcements and a further COBRA meeting, I think, tomorrow, and other announcements that are likely to be made in the budget statement. So we will clearly take that advice and put whatever needs to be into practice locally. So thanks for that. I'll just also quickly mention in relation to tomorrow, the budget statement, there is very likely to be an announcement around West Yorkshire devolution, a deal that the council leaders have been in negotiation with, and I've certainly been speaking to the leaders as well. In terms of Police and Crime Commissioner powers and governance, that won't be included in the first wave if there's an elected mayor next year, but certainly we'll be looking for a potential transition under the mayor's office in 2024 and beyond. So just to let you know, we're aware of that, we've been in conversations, and it will be very similar to what Greater Manchester and London already have in place. So that's just for information at this stage. Okay, thank you. Right, so we'll move on to sorry, just a couple of other things to mention in announcements. So you'll be aware, John, and you were at the event, so the Violence Reduction Unit official launch took place last week on the 5th of March, so it went very well, I'm told, and You know, we look forward to making progress, and the further funding that we've now secured to continue on for the next 12 months. And obviously that is about bringing together not just police but public health, local government, education, community, voluntary sector, to really home in on where some of the more serious issues around violence in West Yorkshire. And it, added to that, of course, we've had the news around the continuation of the surge funding for operational activity. So we should certainly be able to make some good progress there over the next 12 months or so. Also recently launched the Supporting People Harmed by Crime strategy, and Dame Vera Baird was on hand to help launch that along with Deputy Chief Constable Russ Foster. So thanks to both of them for being there, and again it was a really good event, and again look forward to improving services for victims and witnesses of crime. And finally, pleased to say we've been awarded a Transparency Quality Mark in terms of the Police and Crime Commissioner website, which complies with Home Office guidance and the what's called the Elected Local Policing Bodies Order 2011. So that's well done to the staff here at the office in terms of the maintenance of that website as well. So that's good news. So we'll move then to the first.
May I just make one?
Sorry,
John. I don't normally have announcements to make, but I thought on this occasion I would. So since the last community outcomes meeting that I was at, HMIC FRS have reported on West Yorkshire Police have graded as outstanding at efficiency, good at effectiveness and good at legitimacy. That goes alongside a previously reported Crown Data Integrity inspection of outstanding. So there's 4 key grading areas there across the 43 police forces of England and Wales. I'm pleased to report that we are one of only 9 police forces who've got an outstanding grade. We're one of only 3 police forces who've got 2 outstanding grades. And we're only one of 1 metropolitan force who's had an outstanding grade in the country. So it's a fair reflection upon the hard work of the police officers and staff across West Yorkshire over a number of years to get to that position. But we do understand that there's much more to be done to support victims and witnesses of individual crimes. Every one of those matters to us, but I think, to be fair to the officers and staff, it's a very good assessment of the effort they put in, specifically through a period of recession and cuts, which has been difficult for them. So I'm pleased to report on that, Commissioner. But that's all. Thank you.
No, absolutely. And yes, sorry, John, that was remiss of me. So I know we talked about this at the Police and Crime panel, but absolutely right to mention that, and it is a very good overall grading by the HMIC, and as you say, it does reflect a lot of progress and hard work by officers and staff. So well done on achieving that. Thank you.